Hi, Peterson Toscano here with Kiko. We want to tell you the story of Gilgamesh, the world's first recorded story, and the world's first recorded gay love story. Gilgamesh is king of Uruk. He could have anything he wants, anything. Yet he begins to have this growing dissatisfaction and troubling dreams. His mom gives him some dream analysis, and she explains, this dream you're having about this star, a meteorite that falls from the heaven, and all the people wonder at it, and you try to lift it up, but it's too cumbersome, you can't do it. This one is the strong companion that the gods have set aside for you, and they're going to send to you. And going on and explaining who this companion is, note the pronouns that she uses. He will protect and guard you with his life. This is the fortunate meaning of your dream, which only goes to prove that Mum always knows first. So, who is this wonder man that the gods are going to send into Gilgamesh's life? None other than Enkidu, a wild bear of a man. Very hairy, never shaves, never bathes. And so Gilgamesh discovers this Enkidu and sends into the forest a prostitute. Now, the prostitutes of these days were not just sex workers, they were also stylists. So after she has sex with Enkidu, she bathes him and shaves him, anoints his body with oils, and puts on a scarlet robe and sends him off to the city of Uruk. He enters the marketplace, and all the people are like, whoa, he's amazing, he's gorgeous. And then entering from the other side of the marketplace is none other than Gilgamesh. Muscles glistening in the sun. He's been working out for weeks. And in that ancient marketplace, they give each other the eye. And they approach. But instead of greeting each other like normal people, they begin to fight and wrestle. Stormy Heart struggled with Stormy Heart as Gilgamesh met Enkidu in his rage. At the marital thresholds, they wrestled, bulls contending. The doorpost shook and shattered. The wrestling staggered. Wrestling. You know, when we have a new part of ourselves emerging, there's often some internal wrestling. Lord knows I struggled with the gay. And even in society, all this wrestling over rights and privileges and marriage and stuff. And I like the wrestling thing too, because it's very homoerotic. But they wrestle. Gilgamesh, being the stronger, subdues Enkidu to his knees. And Enkidu says these words, these immortal words that always, always melt my butter. You are the strongest of all. The perfect, the terror. Then it says, Enkidu, Gilgamesh embraced and kissed and took each other by the hand. The world's first recorded gay love story. Two bisexual men together, having an exclusive relationship. Even when a drop-dead gorgeous hurls herself at Gilgamesh, he wants nothing to do with it. He's like, no, I'm good. I've got my Enkidu. But why are we so surprised? As if the emergence of queer people was a modern invention that came along with, say, plastic products or Cool Whip, which is a plastic product. No, think of it this way. For the first 30,000 years of human existence, humans worshipped goddesses. Right? There were no really male deities at first. But then a great shift occurred, and some humans began to worship more and more male deities. So in essence, we have in God the first transgender being. And in what we call the Americas today, the First Nation people, the Native Americans, they often had ideas of sexuality and gender that we would today think of as rather progressive. There were some who believed in two spirit beings, someone who in one body possessed the spirit of both male and female. But what is extraordinary about this is that when they discovered one of these queer two-spirit beings among them, they didn't make fun of them. They didn't drive them out. They didn't pen them up in electrified fenced pens. No, they received them as a gift to the community.